What's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. So let me post down live real quick, then I'll get into the stream. Right. All right, we good. So I should get this part right here. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good night. So if anybody can't hear me, feel free to have a conversation. I do not mind. I can play a game and talk at the same time. It's like, I just realized, I'm like, it's been a minute since I got an achievement in this game. Now, I don't know if, what's up, Illy? Now, I don't know if they just don't issue out achievements for the PC version, but I think that's kind of weird. Something ain't adding up. So this game, but I hadn't gotten around to playing it. Yeah, there was like, yeah, that's right, because I think, yeah, I told you that, it's on the Xbox Game Pass now. I would play it on console, but it's weird playing it with a controller. Maybe if I started off playing it with a controller, then I probably would have been used to it, but it's just weird playing it. It's better with a mouse and keyboard. house is not dirty. It up. Yeah, because I cleaned a good portion of it. I cleaned all of this already. I cleaned the front, that front part, the back. Not so much like more so the like porch area. I haven't really started on the back, that side of the wall. So yeah, it's like I'm 55% through with this house. It was dirty at first. Some of the houses I be smearing mud out. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's house is this dirty. I'm like, nah, you clean this stuff yourself. I'm like, this is where you need to go get you a pressure washer and all that other extra stuff. But I'm like, don't call me having me clean this house. This house look like it hasn't been cleaned in like 20-something years. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. Like, longer than that, this house just look like it's been abandoned. It look like one of them like crack houses that you like walk past after high school. This don't look like a house that people live in. I know that much. There was like at least, I remember being like 2, I think. There was a few crack houses by my high school. Power wash this house since gotten in owners. We never did either. It's like, fam, you should have called when you very first moved, because I'm like, you adding their dirt and your dirt on top of it. You would think like, nah, like a house shouldn't get. This was in the hood. I wouldn't necessarily say where I live that is a hood area. Like some crazy activities can go on, but I wouldn't necessarily call it the hood. Like there's a couple. I had to say, if anything, there's maybe a couple of crack houses, or like just they look abandoned, but like you knew some homeless people was in there like cutting up and stuff. Then there was the one they had some like that was like down the street from my house, but they tore them down, put some new houses up. Seems to have a lot of crazy. More so like I had to say like some areas. I wouldn't say all of it, but some areas. Like, there's some areas, then, like, yeah, avoid them. But then there's, like, other areas, like the downtown part. It can be chilled at times, like, or more so, like, crazy things can happen at times. But it's not like an everyday occurrence. Like, it could be, and that's the thing, it's not even more so, like, it's just more so crazy people. Like, homeless people and crazy people. Sometimes both. Like, they crazy and homeless. Trying to think last crazy thing that happened out here. I had to say, like, last crazy thing I can think of was when that woman got attacked by them dogs. There was like so many like dog attackings out here. I'm like, bruh, it kind of left me a little like skeptical of going outside and exercising. I mean, I know I can like, you know, hop fences and all that stuff, but like, I'm like going outside getting attacked by. I'm thankful, like, thank God I'm only seeing small dogs, but I just hope I ain't never seen no dog. It's like dog hasn't ate in like 2-3 days. Dog's like first person I see, I'm like, that person's a meal. I'm like, nah, I'm good. It was like the one lady that happened. I think I told you about that. I can't remember if I did. The one lady that got attacked by the dog. Then after that, another woman got attacked by a dog. Then a kid got attacked by a dog. I'm like, hey, yo, where's the owners and why don't you guys have these dogs on leashes? And then they be on TV crying about it like, oh, how Spot, he got shot and killed wrongfully by a cop. I'm like, no. spot you hadn't fed Spot in I don't know how long, and you don't keep a good eye on him. I'm like, that's why a cop shot and killed him. Sometimes it gets cloudy that y'all don't see the sun no more during the winter. Yeah, like there's at times where it could get pretty cloudy out here. And like the sun, it's like you can just like you can pretty much like because of the clouds, like you can look directly where the sun is at. Like you know exactly where the sun is at in the sky, like because of course it's gonna be like shining a little bit through the clouds, but it's like you can look like directly like at it. Like that's how cloudy it can get. So it looks. I mean, there's that time. Ooh, there's that times where it'd be them like dark rain clouds. It'd be like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but it looked like it's the sun is setting. Going here too lately. Yeah, it was like that. I think it was just these dog attackings. I mean, there's been some other crazy things that's been going on, like stuff that I can't. It's like crazy things is going on all the time out here in Washington. But yeah, when that woman got attacked by them dogs, it was like right in the area where I jog at too. And what kind of freaks me out is like there's at times like. At the time when she got attacked, like, that's a time where I'm usually in that area. And for some reason that day, I waited. I think I had streamed. And then I went out and exercised. And I was like, man. I'm like, that very well could have been me. I'm like, or I could have seen. I think if I had seen it. I'd been like, nah, bruh. I'm hopping the fence. I'm calling the cops. Man, slap. Then shot a lady for walking on the side of the road with her baby, claiming she was too close to the road. He shot the lady because she was too close to the road? It's like you're yelling at somebody. You're trying to tell somebody to be safe, but you shoot them and put them in the hospital. I'm like, I don't think that guy thought that one through. That doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, hey, be safe, but also take this 9mm. It's like, it's just... People can be slow at times, man. That was like with the one guy when the dog. So like the one dog attacking where the girl got attacked by the dog. So the cop had shot and killed that dog too. And the guy really tried to start a GoFundMe page for the dog, or I think the dog's funeral or something. I'm like, all you need to do is buy you a shovel for like $20 and bury the dog in your backyard. Why do you need a GoFundMe page? I'm like, the fact that you trying to scam people, and people was really donating. People really donated. I think they did shut the GoFundMe page down, but like, he really started a GoFundMe page for his dog. And it's like, do you not understand? An 11-year-old girl can like lose her life because people don't want to keep a good eye out on their dogs. It's like, I swear, man, people are just weird. She's viable right now. They say she's in critical condition. That's crazy. Yeah, I was like, that girl that got attacked by the dog, like the first girl that got attacked by the dog, the older woman, yeah, I think they said she was in either critical or serious condition at the start. I think she might be okay now. And then the little girl, I think like the dog kind of like went at her arm a little bit, but she was alright. But yeah, I'm like, I just don't get people, man. I really don't. People are weird. Trying to think. Then the one lady, I think she, like, her foot had got messed up by a dog. Like, the dog more so attacked her foot. The first woman that got attacked by the dog, she really got messed up. These people witnessed, and they turned in, and that's crazy. Yeah, I was like, that first lady that got attacked by the dog, she really got messed up. They said it was so bad. It was because I remember they kept, like, showing the video on the news, but they was like, they didn't want to show the whole video because, like, you can actually, like, I guess see like the dogs like tearing at her and stuff. It was because of some, like, oh, crazy homeless people squatting inside of a house. Or, well, the house, I don't know if the house was necessarily abandoned. I don't think it, well, then again, I'm like, if the homeowner ain't going there and checking on the house, yeah, it might as well be abandoned, but homeless people, man. So a car shop owner got set up and killed. Dang. Appreciate the bits. Coming by to show support. Have a great night. I'm exhausted from working earlier today. Successful day too. Alright, cool. Chill. Appreciate you for stopping by, Shadow. Appreciate the bits. The 3 is on Friday. Oh, so it's like, cause yeah, you were, I think, what, you said that a couple of days ago where it was like day 2, so it's like a, like it's not like a everyday job, it's just like like one day you work, another day, or like they call you in or something like that. Going to shop. Money, so he called him late night saying he was gonna pay him. Yeah, kill him, take them a dang, that's crazy. I don't get why people, they just go out. Might get a text message right now, hold on. Oh, it's just a friend of mine's. I wish them a happy birthday. I was like about to say, I was like, man, people don't usually text me at this time. It's like something fishy about getting called. Shot later. Well, no, it's like I've heard stories like, ooh, that there one show I'll never forget. So the lady, I think, was trying to, like, she thought, you know, my day's off this week, Tuesdays and tomorrow. Okay, so the lady had, like, called this, like, she thought she was calling a hitman to go and kill off her husband. Well, it turns out the hitman was a cop. So he's, like, going through with it and all, like, okay, this is how I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so he goes and finds the husband, and he's all like, hey, so yeah, your wife's trying to kill you. She sent me here to, like, you know, set you up. Like, here's all this, like, you know, secret footage and cameras and all this stuff. So then he called the lady back and was just like, all right, job's been done, pay me. And then he was like, I can't remember how, like, she did get arrested. And then it was funny because her husband was, like, sitting in the, like, in the, police station, like, waiting for her to show up. Because they, like, made it, like, faked it, like, oh, like, you know, you're under arrest. So they they fake arrested the cop and then arrested her. And then, yeah, overall, then her husband was, like, at the place and was just like, yeah, it was like, I seen the video footage, like. That'd be crazy. It's like a cop show, like, run up on you talking about, yeah, so your wife's trying to kill you. I'm like, did she give you a legitimate reason why? Like, sounds sure I have a movie. Yeah, it was crazy. I can't remember what the name of that show. It was like on one of them, like, I think it was like on A&E or something like that. It was on one of them channels. I know about that story. A guy named Mr. Ballin on YouTube did a story on it. Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy to think that somebody would be that mad. I'm like, at your significant other, where you got, like, call a hitman to, like, say, I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, you really gotta be mad at your significant other to do some stuff like that. I've been in there eating a meal. I've been in there, like, sitting and, like, just waiting for her to show up. I probably would have had, like, what can I have? I probably had me like a 10-piece at McDonald's. Sitting there waiting for her to walk up. I'm like, oh, hey, babe. I'm like, yeah, they told me everything that's, you know, that you said that, you know, that you wanted. Like, you killed me for the insurance money or whatever reason. I'm like, yeah, I'm just eating this because, you know, this is the last time you're going to eat you, see some nuggets and stuff. I'm like, you want a nugget? I'm like, nah, you don't want this nugget. I'm like, but the prison food I heard is good, though. I'm like, prison you going to? Yeah, I heard it's like a 5-star, like, resort type food. I'm gonna just, like, honestly, I'm just being petty at that point. No cops didn't episode on it, too, because at the time it was a popular show. Yeah. Them shows, they be interesting. I like shows like that. I like the one show that they had. I think that came on A&E, too. I almost got away with it. It is, like, these prisoners talking, like, on times, like, where they escaped and they thought they were gonna get away and then they don't. And I'm like, man. It's like you be like rooting for them too, like, dang man, I hope he gets away. But it's like, you know, this guy did do some crazy crimes and stuff, so then they get caught and it's like, dang man, well, like shouldn't have been, you know, doing no thing that's gonna put you in prison. What are some other? I like Court Cam. Court Cam is good. Court Cam is a good show. What are some other good shows on A&E? Yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of no other shows. I'll be watching shows like that. Then my dad, he be watching like the cop. Like he watches more of the cop shows than I do. The Jody trial from back in the day. I forgot what the what had happened or what she did, but I do remember that name. That's another thing I like when they also do like based on the true story like movies of like certain cases and stuff. Like the one movie I recommend you guys go check out is Patriots Day. It talks on like the Boston bombings and stuff. It was a pretty good movie. Have a great night, man. Gonna knock out. See you in the stream tomorrow. All right, Shadow. Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, that movie Patriots Day was crazy. It like showed like all the like the things those guys did. She claimed people invaded her house. Invaded her house and killed her boyfriend, but it was really her. That's what it was? I knew she killed. I was like, I know she killed somebody, but I was like, or that was the story she killed? That's crazy. Wow. Didn't she like stab him a bunch of times or something like that? It was either her or somebody. Yeah, okay, yeah, she, alright, so yeah, that's, I do remember, because they made a movie about her. It was like one of those like Lifetime movies. It's crazy how like people be like, you know, they'll lie about stuff like that. Like, oh, it was some people came through and they killed them. It's like, okay, well, why does the security footage show only you and him going into your guys' like room and stuff? Oh, they were magicians. They, you know, they appeared and they killed them. Like, you just hear what you just said right now. Magicians popped into your room and killed your boyfriend, stabbed him, and then left. 2 years, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, if you give out some story like that, then they're all like, you know, they're just trying to find all the evidence. They probably, if anything, they probably was just dragging the case out just so she can just spend a little bit more time in jail. But yeah, it's just, it's dumb when people, it's like, you know what you did, so it's like, fam, like, just admit to it. I think there was like, and then they just said that guy that shot up that that store in Buffalo and killed them black people, they was like, he pled not guilty today, I think. And it's like, you live streamed yourself. I'm just curious on why he's saying that he's not guilty. Like, I'm curious about that. Then that one guy that shot and killed them 2 protesters during the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor riots. What was his name? Like Waterhouse or whatever. He had like some old dumb last name, but he's mad because like all these different places are like banning him and don't want him a part or like or associated with their companies or business. I'm like, well, that's what happens. The child from back in the day too. Casey Anthony. Was it like she, like, they said she killed the roommate or something? It was like her and her boyfriend killed the roommate. But yeah, I was like, that, what is it? Freaking Waterhouse? I don't want to remember that guy's name, but I was like, that was her baby. Was it? Oh, I don't know. All those names, I don't really be paying attention to them people's names. I just know that there was a story where a woman had, like, they was, like, saying that her and her boyfriend killed her roommate. I think they was, like, she was found not guilty. I remember hearing some story where a woman killed her baby and, like, hid the baby in, like, there was a couple of stories like that. What's up, DK? Like, one had hid the baby in the closet, then the other one, I think she, like, buried her kid out in some woods somewhere. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? It's like, if you don't want a kid, then, like, adopt them. Dang. But it's like, don't, like, waste, like, don't kill them and stuff. Like, It's stuff like that I don't get. I'm like, if I'm not ready to be a parent, I'll adopt a kid, you know. But yeah, I've been chilling for the most part. How about yourself? Playing video games as usual. Hopefully FedEx don't, you know, because they delivering my shoes tomorrow. I don't know if I did tell you. I'm like, somebody I think at FedEx has stole my shoes, so I'm hoping they don't happen again. Because I'm like, if not, or if it does, I'm like, then somebody at FedEx is going to see somebody in some black forces stumping somebody out. I'm like, so my shoes better end up on my front door tomorrow. You know, casual stuff. I feel it. I feel it. I need to get back into working out. I downloaded the Planet Fitness app. I was like, I was going to get a gym membership so I could get back into lifting weights. Like, been killing me. I know, like, my, like, parts of my body, when I had COVID, my parts of my body was sore. Like, when I would laugh, like, I would get, like, a pressure in my stomach, and then my shoulder would start hurting. COVID was so weird to me. I'm like, I know other people can't, they just randomly have, like, a sore calf muscle, and then a sore shoulder. I'm like, COVID is weird. And spending time with Boo. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. The gaming part, I'm like, the Boo part, nah, it's like I'm single, so I can't relate to that. Let me add the... I'm not that close to the edge. I really wanted to play this rock climbing game. They need to make more games like that. Like, have, like, a person, like, rock climbing simulators and stuff. They have one, but it was, like, the controls was just all off. Did you play Stray? I did play Stray. I played Stray, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I like it. That game's chill. I was like, it's chill playing as a cat. Yeah, I was like, that game is pretty chill. I don't know what those, like, creature-like things were that was, that, like, chases the cats, like, them weird, like, one-eyed things. I was breaking those things ankles at one point. They started jumping on me and stuff, but I was breaking those things ankles left and right. Oh, I need to, like, find that part of the stream and, like, clip it and add, like, some NFL music or something. Like, honestly, I probably was a cat in my past life. I feel like that game was just, it felt way too natural. I'm like, and my zodiac sign is a Leo, and it, like, for lions and stuff. Like, yeah, I honestly believed I was a cat in my past life. It all makes sense now. You would, like, do some stuff like that, like, be a cat and then trying to bark like a dog. Now you quacking and stuff. They should make like a dog version of that game. I think that'd be pretty sick. There are probably people already like modding that game, having it where it's like, oh, you can play as a dog or something in there. I'm like, nah, just leave it. Just have it where it's like they, you know, developers, they come out with another version. So, yeah, if you hear a cat bark or make a duck noise, I'm like that. Did you meow 100 times? No, I didn't. I barely been meowing it. Cause no, like the cat don't sound right. I'm like, that cat needs to be like, it needs to drink water before it meows. Cause it just don't, that cat sound like it's been smoking Newports. It's like, that cat sound like a female truck driver. Like one of them like old ones that's like 40 years old and they've been driving for some time. Damn, what part of this? Ah, okay. Go through your 9 lives. I don't even know if they have it where it's set up like that. I don't think it's set up like that. I'd say if it was, I wasn't gonna play it. I'm like, no, I need more than 9. I'd be so mad if there was like, oh, after 9 lives, like, then you guys start all over. I'll never play that game again. You know, with the security cam. There's a lot of things I haven't done yet in that game. So I'm like, I'm still trying to, like, you know, play it to see. You scratchy one. There ain't nothing but like robots in that game. Like, it's possible to scratch a robot, and like all I have is to like scratch this carpet, and yeah, that's about it. Dogs are more interesting than cats. But yeah, cats be having like mysterious lives. Like honestly, cats be into some weird stuff. Like dogs, I have to say dogs are more energetic. Like they're more playful. Like you can wake a dog up 3 in the morning to like play and stuff. I feel like you try doing that with a cat, that cat gonna try to kill you. Alright, bruh, this house look clean to me. Knowing people probably would trip about that last, like, 90%. I bet it's like this, well, I know it has to be more things, but... I cleaned that gutter already. What about this gutter? Nope. There were new Great Danes were inside dogs, especially down south. Gets too hot for them to survive as outside dogs. I didn't know that either. I did not know that either. I mean, I don't know. Like me, I would prefer like an indoor dog. Like that's just how I feel about that. I mean, I would like have like an outdoor dog. Like I love a husky, but yeah, I prefer like indoor dogs too. Just gonna cheat the system. That all right. Didn't want to do this, but let me know. You stop figuring it outdoor. I know, right? It's like as big as those dogs are. I'm like, them freaking track dogs. They're like a miniature horse. My German Shepherd or Golden Retriever. Yeah, them dogs, those are good dogs too. I would want, like, because I'm used to, like, pit bulls. So I definitely would want either a pit bull or a Rottweiler. I want, like, those aggressive dogs because, like, everybody paints that picture that they're aggressive dogs, but they're really not. You scare my own dogs, if it's a Rottweiler. I wouldn't. I love aggressive dogs like that. I had 2 pit bulls growing up. Both those dogs was chill. They were crazy, but they were chill. I think I can make this jump. Well, husky mostly because Bay has 3 huskies already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, huskies are chill. I'll never forget, there was the one, this neighbor, they had a husky, and one day I so-called called myself doing the right thing and taking the husky. So there was a husky, like, on this street where I exercise at. This happened, like, years ago, but anyways, so I saw this husky. I thought it was this, one neighbor's husky. I'm holding the dog by its leash, taking the dog, like, thinking back to its rightful owner. I go up on the house, the husky that I'm holding that I think belongs to these people, the husky is already in the backyard. Bruh, if that was not the most Twilight Zone moment I've ever experienced in my whole life, I've never been that confused before. So at that point I started panicking and I was like, bruh, like, whose dog is this? Like, I'm gonna have to keep this dog, and I'm like, I don't know what huskies like. I don't know what type of food they eat. Like, that was scary. That was a scary situation. But then so that was the one thing that helped me, because I was like, you know, just I guess having a dog and stuff, it was just an instinct thing to say. But I was like, let's go home. I kid you not, the dog guided me all the way to its house. It's like the dog guided me all the way to his house. To its house, because I don't know if it was a girl or a boy dog. But I was like, that surprisingly worked. I'm like, I don't know how it worked, but it surprisingly worked. I'm about to say, I'm like, dang, how much of this I gotta clean? But yeah, I'm like, just, you know, a little life advice for you guys. If you see a husky, you don't know where it belongs, like where it needs to go to, just say, hey, let's go home. Promise you that dog will guide you all the way to its house. I miss this railing completely. Wooden trims. Dang, it's like how many wooden trims I gotta clean. The same one. Guess it's all the same. Those are the posts. Bro. I swear, man. It's like that thing needs to either... I was about to say, I'm like, bro, I'm about to go off. So you don't realize how big a house is until you have to clean it. Oh, I did not like these two places. Nah, that's all I'm gonna play for tonight. Power wash. I did not like them two places at all. Let's see what I can play. I think I'll play me some CarX. Going. This thing untangled. No, it's tangled on. Man, it is way too hot. So I'm starting to get uncomfortable. we're gonna have to switch that car. That looking like, oh, that looks nice. Actually, nah. I like how it looks. Dang. I'm good. Do they have a Nissan GTR in this game? Hold on for a second. Nope. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Yep. That's nice. What's this? Wow. That's wow. I thought it was going to be a different car. I didn't realize I downloaded the... Wow. Well, might as well play as Lightning McQueen. That is crazy. But it's going to change. That's what I don't like about this, is that it's going to change at some point. It ain't going to be Lightning McQueen anymore. That's crazy. fact that somebody had the time in the day to like mod the Nissan GTR in this game to be Lightning McQueen, like, shout out to mods, man. Or shout out to mods. Shout out to the mods and to the modders. Saying Disney, if you guys need a professional driver, I got you. See, then it like switches back to the, and I just, you know, I just think that that's kind of dumb where it just always switches back to like the other, like, you know, the original. It doesn't like save. There ain't no way for it to save. It's like, that's just weird. Oh, well. Let's see what other cars I can drift in. The cars that I don't need to buy, those cars might already have. Hold on. That's actually kind of nice looking. See how that looks. This car, nah. Nice looking car, just ain't got no control. Must have bought that car. Bought that too. Nah, I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that. Definitely don't remember buying this car. Yeah, I'll go with that. I got heartburn or something. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. There's like something to have, like if you have heartburn. I can't remember exactly what. I have to like ask my dad next time I talk to him, but something you're supposed to like take or do. Tums, right? It might be Tums. It might be that. I felt like it was something else, but I'm like, hey, I could be wrong, but yeah, cause they be coming out with those commercials and stuff. Sure what heartburn feels like. It's like, I wouldn't necessarily, it's like a sharp pain in my, I feel like Like a sharp pain, and then kind of got like some burps going on. But it's not like a bad sharp pain. It's like let's not be that. Yeah. Hopefully, like, you know, if you like drinking enough water, it's like hopefully you ain't having no a medical emergency. So I hope and pray that it ain't that. Still like in my chest. I'm trying to think, what could it be? Honestly, I really can't. Like, in the heart area or in, like, another part of the chest area? Because I'm like, if it's another part, then I'm like, then that's something you might have to ask a woman. Because I can't tell you, you know. I don't know. Like, full chest. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. It might be like it might be a breast thing. Like, that's, I ain't want to say it, but I'm like, that's us. Honestly, I'm like, that's the one thing that I can think of right now. It may be a breast thing. Sorry, back aches, my side aches, and chest. Have you been working out a lot? I'm like, that can be it too. If you've been working out a lot, then I'm like, then there you go. Hopefully it ain't COVID. Sore muscles. I've been doing pull-up attempts there. Oh, well then there you go. Like, yeah, because pull-ups, don't they help out the chest area? It's like, this is like an upper body, you know, workout. So yeah, there you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. My back had been tense for 2 weeks, been trying to crack it, but it's just mad tense day in, day out. Might need to go to a massage place. Do that, get like one of those like massage guns and then just lay down with it on your back. Get back row. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't think of it, but the name, but I was like, yeah, that. I was like, no, it was like not massage. I was like, not a massage gun, but it's like it's something for your back, and it helps. It could be that, but I'm like, yeah, I definitely recommend like resting it. But if it's been like that, you said for 2 weeks, I'm like, maybe like try to go to like a chiropractor, maybe, possibly. Did I buy this car? I don't think I bought it. What does that look like? I look all beat up. Oh, is that smoke? Or are those dents? Those look like dents. What kind of design is that? Where it look all beat up? Doing the pull-up 6 times a week for more than a month. Yeah, you might need to like rest your back if you trying to do something. It's like, yeah, I think it's best to, you know, rest it a little bit. Bro, what is these designs? Is it damage control? Like, did I buy that car? I do not remember buying that. Ooh, that actually looks nice. Hey, what happened to the bumper? It's like looking at a person with no chin. I'm like, that looks so weird. That's like a Christmas type color. Bro, I swear, if they give me another car that's damaged. What's that supposed to be? Can I like zoom in? Look like something like with hands and it's like crawling out of it. It looks nice. It looks nice. Been getting dizzy, real faint. Like, yeah, you might need to like rest a little. If you feeling like that, then you got sore. It's like you don't want to mess around and pass out, or you know, find yourself like waking up in a hospital bed. It's like you might need to slow it like down a little bit. It's like it ain't healthy to be getting dizzy, faint. Now you got chest pains and freaking back pains and all this other stuff. It's like beat standing, chatting, walking, boom, dizzy. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Just by standing and talking, yeah, that's not good. I get closer. Yeah, that's still. It's like, you know, you might like be pushing it. Like, how have you been like eating? Like, have you been like eating like, you know, like have you been eating right and drinking water and stuff? Because I'm like, fam, you need to relax, have yourself a good meal, sit down, just while. Blaming it on the heat here. Yeah, that's not heat. That's not heat. I'm like, that's like overworking you. I'm like, it can be heat, but it's like, you know, exercising too much in heat. Yeah, that can do that. So I think it's best if you just, you know, relax a little. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Oh, I like that. No, I'm going with that. Hey, you full balanced meals and drink water if the electrolytes playing wild sometime. Yeah, I think you like I said, like it's best to just, you know, relax. Try the rest time. Not even that. Like, don't even wait till Sunday. Like, relax as soon as you possibly can. It's like hearing stuff like that, and it's like, fam. It's like, that's not good. Dang. Sleep well mostly. Like today I went to bed at 2, woke up 4. Fell asleep, woke up at 7. Those I woke up at 9. Yeah, it's like, you know, because all those body pains. Like, you need to have an off day, but don't like wait until a day where it's too late, because anything can happen, you know, until Sunday. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you need to rest as soon as possible. Stretch more, maybe. Stretching ain't gonna help with that. It's resting will help. If that was the case, then it's like in any problem that I was having, like that's like me saying like, you know, stretching would help me with COVID. It's like stretching can't help all the time. It's like resting can. For muscles. Yeah, for the muscles, but it's like, you know, for the dizziness and lighthead and all that stuff, it's like you need to rest. It could be a lot of different things, but based off of what you just told me, I'm saying I'm still sticking by what I said. For a while, but I thought about my BF was like, okay, maybe I should stop, cut back, drink more, and actually care. Yeah, I agree with that. So I could tell you firsthand, it's like, you know, I overall was, I remember I was like that when I was in middle school. I think I might have told you that before, but yeah, I'd never drank water. I was probably the most energetic person possible, and I remember like not eating and then trying to do what was the pacer test. I blacked out. I kid you not, I blacked out, and that was like towards the, I guess, the end of the blackout, you know, thing. Like it was kind of scary. I remember the teacher was trying to like help me up the stairs. I'm like, if it wasn't for her, I definitely would have probably fell down them stairs and died. If not, then probably had like some crazy catastrophic injury that had me like wheelchair bound. Care about myself physically, because parents always been like, can't be tired, stressed, I don't have bills. You gotta stop thinking about what your parents then said. Obviously, I'm pretty sure any and everybody can tell you it's like how your parents' philosophy on life is all wrong. I'm like, just because y'all old and you guys ain't even got time to think about your bodies and all that stuff, it's like, yeah, you guys are up there in age. Of course they gonna say things like that. But it's like, while you young and you got your whole life ahead of you, It's like, trust me on that. It's like, take good care of yourself. Don't listen to people that ain't living in your body, what they have to say about your body. This condition I have to break. Yeah, but still, it's like, you know, your parents, like, based off of the stuff I've heard, you know, that you told me what they've said, I'm like, I would not listen to them when it comes to anything that has to do with my life. It's like, you know, my sister's married. She's still dealing with the trauma. It's like, yeah, and I'm like, if the fact that you have that, it's like, do you honestly think what your parents said was right? Like, even in, like, not even meaning, like, right, like, oh, they're trying to tell you, like, right from wrong, but, like, do you think that's something that's, like, this normal to, like, treat your, like, you know, your kids that way? I'm saying, like, I don't care. It's not no exactly. So, like, I know you wouldn't treat your kids like that. So, like, I could tell you got a good heart with you, but, like, your parents, I'm like, I don't know. They must have read one of them, like, you know, Body and Health for Dummies or something. They seen some stuff and they just went with it, but I'm like, that's, you know, just the things that they've overall have said. I'm like, sorry for being disrespectful to your parents, but it's stuff like that where I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, but they're all wrong. So it's like, you know, from this day forward, it's like, look at yourself as a temple. Like, take, you know, good care of yourself. It don't matter what your parents say. I'm like, y'all old. I'm like, you guys had your time to, you know, sit down and care about life. But for some reason, they think the young can't have pains unless it's disability. I'm like, yeah. It's stuff like that where it's like, I wouldn't even listen to them. Honestly, I wouldn't. People, and the thing is, it's like, it's funny because I remember at my old job, people would say things like that. Like, I'll, like, say, like, how I'm tired or whatever. And like, oh, you're young. You're 20 years old. You can't be tired. I'm like, I am tired. I feel my body being tired. I'm like, how you gonna tell me, like, what my body feels like? Yeah, I just think that it's like when people say things like that, it's just, you know, don't listen to them. While they're gonna do some pre-sleep stretches and hop in bed, yeah. Yeah, just like, you know, just kind of like slow down with the workouts and stuff. Dang, I caught way too much air. Let me redo that. That's like one thing I am like curious about. Like, even though I've never, like, I feel like your actual biological dad, like, he, based off of what you said about him, he seems like a cool and chill dude. I'm just curious, like, how he would react to some of the stuff that your adopted parents, like, what they said, because I'm just saying, like, if I had, like, if there's kids that had to, like, adopt or put them through, like, one of those adoption agencies or something, and then years later we reconnected and they told me some stuff like that, honestly, I think I'd be ready to fight some people. I'm like, your job is to take care of a kid. Like, yeah, like, I'd imagine that he would. Like, based off of the stuff that they've said, I'm like, are you guys, like, on drugs or something? Like, once again, you know, no, I'm gonna just say, like, anything that I say about your adopted parents, like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm sorry, I guess in advance, but I know I am gonna say some disrespectful things about them. But I'm gonna say right now, I'm like, the day they adopted you, they should just, you know, they should overall let some parents that was actually gonna do a normal, you know, parental raising job, they should just let them do it. Cause like how they raised you, I'm like, that ain't normal. But like I said, I honestly think they just did it just so they could have something to brag about, you know, either with their friends or to themselves. Like, the thing is, you don't know what was really going on behind this. I ain't trying to, like, put no ideas in your head, but that's just what I personally think. And then they don't have friends. Okay, well, they're imaginary friends. Like, people can be crazy. I'm like, you're adopted parents. I'm sorry, but like, they were just something to brag about amongst themselves. My grandparents were alive, they would be in check for sure. That's usually how it goes. I mean, that's usually how it goes. I feel like, you know, when parents, if they can't get the job done, usually the grandparents, they step in. I say that because, like, that's how my mom was raised. Like, her mom couldn't, like, provide. Well, my grandmother on my mom's side, she passed away, like, when my mom was a kid. And then my grandfather, I can't remember what the situation was with him, but my grandparents had stepped in and they had took care of my mom. And I just do what I can because I'm an adult, so I'm always right. My granddad on both sides are like, nah, I treat you like that. Sit down. It's like, so yeah, it's like they honestly need somebody to talk. I'm like, I'm like, they just need somebody to, you know, have them, like, sit down and talk to them. Like, ask them, like, how would you feel? I'm like, I mean, even because they probably would say that, because it's like, I feel like if I were to sit down and talk with them, I'm like, how would you guys feel if your parents are treating you like that? They knowing them, they'll say some stuff like, my parents did treat me like that. And I'm like, and you're proud of it? I'm like, we sitting here talking about how you treating your, you know, kids and stuff. I'm like, this isn't a conversation that we should be having. It's like, you're not, you know, telling them, like, what's good or, you know, trying to do the best for them. Like, you trying to have, like, this mental control over them, and then it's like, they ain't gonna be healthy for their kids when they get born into this world, and they're all like, what's wrong with my parent? Like, why are they acting this way? So it's like, it's stuff like that where it's like, you guys need to, like, sit down. Like, they should have definitely sat down and thought it a little bit through, like, should we really adopt kids? Like, because the way that they're acting, like, if I was their friend and I knew how they act, I'm like, nah, I think you guys might want to wait on that, or, you know, go to some parenting classes or something. So you guys aren't drill instructors, you guys are a mom and a dad now. Dang, that spoiler is big. It's like, it's always in that area I'd like hit a wall. I know this car is pretty good at drifting. Yeah, I like this car. This is the Audi. I like this. That's solid. See hang handles on the snow map. I swear, man. It's like, you can't own no car like... I mean, you can own a car like this in real life, but, like, the spoiler would have to, like... You have to, like, take that off and, like, put it somewhere. I can just see right now, it'd be like dark outside. I'm not paying attention, be walking. Then cut the top of my head, like, because I ain't ran head first into it. So like, now I can't wear like a hat for like 2-3 weeks. Because I'm like, top of my head's all cut up. That spoiler looks sharp. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more drift and then which one did I? Oh, it was Milton Drive. I get so confused by Cami Road and Milton Drive. Alright, I'm gonna do one more track and then I'm gonna call it a night with this stream. Let's drift at the base place thingamajigger, whatever they want to call it. Come on, don't hit nothing, don't hit nothing. A little love tap. I honestly did not think that spoiler was gonna clear that helicopter. Like, surprisingly. That was good. That was a solid drift. Alright. Find somebody to raid. Raid my good old friend Jazz. Make sure y'all go follow Blazing. Show her some love and support. Guys, but okay. Kind of got a little lost with her name, but yeah, make sure y'all go follow Blazing. Show her some love and support. Be greatly appreciated. She's currently playing Warzone right now, killing it as usual. But yeah, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the day stream, and peace.